gentlemen, welcome back. If you're just joining us now, it is the New Zealand Warriors take on the Melbourne Storm on this lovely Wednesday night. And what a game we have ahead of ourselves. A historic clash, usually one that never ceases to entertain. And now for the very first time in SRL 2.0, it's in Las Vegas. The Warriors taking on the Storm. I'm your commentator, Will K, joined by the one and only Ryan Wilmot, as we are very excited for this matchup.
Thanks for the big G up there, Will. I will take any praise I can get at this point of time, but great to watch our former team hopefully get the win here.
And of course, quite a lot of Storm people in leadership groups and commentary and, getting involved. I actually had nothing to do with that. I'd like to put my hand up. No one has been suggested by me to be captain, but it's just the way it's gone. But new leadership here this evening. It is Jack White, the captain of the Melbourne Storm. It's a big test for him, really, tonight. So I guess we'll see how he goes and whether he can live up to the expectations that comes with this Storm captaincy.
Definitely big shoes to fill here.
As we are underway, and it's Callum Irwin taking the full, and wow, the Storm chase up in their face very quickly. As that'll be the first tackle, brought down at the 10. They go, Junior Tyre now goes to White, as he's brought down. And that'll be a tackle on the 20. And White, not much going there. And Junior Tyre, a Storm fan, and of course, former Storm player himself, making his SRL 2.0 debut in the hooker spot for the Warriors. It was one that looked unlikely, especially when he was being considered for the Storm captaincy gig. But he's gone a full 180 and joined Damien Moana at the Warriors. As fifth and last year, Rex Buckingham taking the run, and not a bad first set there from the Warriors as they make their way past the 50-metre mark. Junior Tyre spits it out deep to Kearney. And that's a name that you don't see often, Kearney, but I love to see it in the SRL. As that's a good punt there from the 6. Gets it down to... That's Eddie White on the right wing for the Storm. And he's brought down well by Damien Moana. 15 out from his own try line. A good opening set there from the Warriors.
It's a very good set. Straight off the kickoff. Got downfield pretty easily. Good kick off the back for that too. Keeping them in the 20. Looking for a good defensive set here and get the ball back in prime field position.
Absolutely. As now it goes Jack White. Brought down the tackle. As fourth there. A quick scoop from dummy half, and it's going to go to Metcalf. He's playing on the wrong side as well, Luke Metcalf. As he kicks it, but doesn't quite have the bounce. It's a bit of a weird bobble there from the Warriors, and Callum Irwin Jr. there to clean up. That was a strange one there, but they got the ball eventually, New Zealand.
Yeah, played a bit hairy with it there. No one wanted to pick it up on the first go, but got it all together again, and off they go again.
As here we go, Damien Moana brought down. Playing the balls, they go to the right. Jackson Kearney goes inside to NBT, who's now a prop. Coming from the fullback days, he's decided he's going to be in the middle now. As he takes an extra step after the play the ball. The marker looked to be offside, but play on, says the referee. As fifth and last year. They go out to the left. It will be Jackson Kearney. Puts it over the top, and it'll be well landed in Tama Turbow's. Maybe Turbo, I'm not too sure. In his hands. Any thoughts on the name and maybe how we pronounce it, Wilmot?
I was definitely going to go with Turbo. It just seemed more fitting, but then again, I'm the widest bloke you ever meet, so my pronunciation's not that good.
No, you're the second widest bloke we'll ever meet. Snicko Balbroa is in fact in the league. As we have third tackle there. Oh, sorry, that's a dead name. Snicko Bro. Patrick Corcoran the second, spitting it out there. It's Jay straight over the tap, and Juicy Jay with a juicy run. That's the fourth tackle now as the Storm with a bit of momentum. They go out to the left. It's going to be Galaxy. The playmaker gets it out to Tonga, and that is his name. I'm not just identifying him as they go. Galaxy puts it across and straight down to the wing of Bunty Cambolo. A dangerous man to give the ball, and he gets a few meters before eventually being brought down there. A good set from the Storm as they seem to be able to get a bit of a roll on in that set.
It's been a very end-to-end game so far. No one's really looked to be all that threatening, but a very physical game we've got here.
As now it's Singh straight through a line. And he gets the offload as well to Callum Irwin Jr. What a little play there from Sevu Singh. As now it's Aaron White. Wrapped up well and brought down. They go out to the left. It's going to be Lord. Just taking the beating through the middle there. As Chris Lord is gone again in SRL 2.0 as a lock. I mean, why change things when you have when you're a talent like that? I wouldn't know. It's going to be Oos now, brought down, and Sheridan Oos unable to break the line and break the defense to get a try there. Very, very close though from the Warriors as the Storm, the right of reply for them now.
I think that was our first catch by the kicking team so far this whole game. So the Wars definitely looking up to the test here tonight. Just hopefully see some sort of response from Melbourne here.
We will see. As now it's going to be Jack White straight to the line. Able to get a little bit of space, but not before he's brought down. And that's a good tackle there from Chris Lord. As it got to the right. Now it's Wagstaff. What a name that is. Reginald Wagstaff. That is quite something. I'm not too sure if that's a new player or someone that's been renamed, but that's got to be one of the all-time names, I reckon. As now they go fifth and last, and only on the opposition's 40 here. The Storm go left. White puts the kick in. The skipper, a good punt there, and Damien Wana has to turn around for it, but he steps around some of the defense. Brought down eventually, and it is just end-to-end at the moment.
Yeah, just on that name, I think there is one other player in the SRL that has got the cake for the best name in the comp.
And who is that, would you say, Wilmot?
Definitely Gabby Owens.
Gabby Owens. Oh, okay.
Owners. Gabby Owners.
Oh, I think it's Gabe, but that's okay.
I think he's had a name change for legal reasons.
Oh my God. As now let it go, intercept, Metcalf's away, he's got a bit of space in front of him, and he'll make it all the way, I think, yes he will, and Luke Metcalf for the very first SRL 2.0 try for the Melbourne Storm.
Just got to go upstairs because the referees clearly aren't watching this great game we are. What a try by Melbourne there. Straight off the run of play, eyes up footy, beautiful try.
And the crowd likes it. We'll have a look. And yes, it is the green light. And what a moment there for the Melbourne Storm. Something from nothing. The momentum has been ever so slightly against them for the opening 15 or so, or 12 or so minutes for them. And just turning around in a big way there as they snag the first points. Jack White will be very happy with this halfback there. He's just picked it up and gone a great distance. Oh! Turbo. I don't know. Turn your kicking on. That is shocking.
Absolute shocker.
Well, that happened. Moving on. 4-0, the Storm lead. A bit of excitement early on.
Seems to be a bit of voodoo magic going on with this game too. No one seems to be actually placing the ball on the tee. And I think that may have hindered Turbo in that goal kick there.
That may have slightly hindered it. I'm not too sure as they go. Tank. Running it up and running it hard. I mean, it just in the rule book it says a place kick. Doesn't say it has to be a for tee. You know, you can get the old sand bucket out if you want. I know you're about that age. You're about that age, Wilmot, where you used to have the sand bucket.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than you, but anyway, we'll move past that.
That's what I'm saying. I am saying that. Well sorted out, old timer. As Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just think it's more than sand they're placed in there because I see nothing.
Well, it's because you haven't got your old man glasses on at the moment.
All right, cut it out, mate.
As Luke Metcalf playing the ball on the last, they go. Galaxy. Crossfield punt. Down to the wing. Once again, of Bunty Cambolo. He takes it here. As given a little space before being wrapped up. And well done there from the Storm. As they go. Singh. Now goes to Callum Irwin Jr. He gets bumped off. Callum Irwin Jr. straight to the line. And that's a big run there. That's only the second for the Warriors. As they go to the left now, it's going to be Chris Lord. Just a quick pass out to him and doesn't get much in terms of run meters for his side. As a quick play of the ball. And Junior Tyre, well, that's his best. That's some of his best work there. Is Juicy J. He'll jump on it. And, I mean, that's classic Tyre, isn't it? That is, if you got the surname, you've got that sort of skill.
Can't kick a goal and can't pick up a ball. What else can't this man do?
Get a job, apparently, is Pepe Sanchez. Oh, so I think it's just maybe Pep Sanchez now. Brought down there. Third tackle. And he just gets up sideways, plays the ball, just a step to put the markers out as Tonga. Tyrese running up. Fourth tackle, the Storm. Haven't made a whole lot of meters. As now it's going to be Patrick Corcoran the second. As I say that, for a great run. And he gets the team almost to the 20 here, just over the 30. Fifth and last. They'll play the ball. It's going to be Geordie Jord, kicking it crossfield, Matt Galaxy. As it's going to be, oh God, Taniela Tuiaki. Oh my God. I need to go to New Zealand and have some cultural lessons to see how to say these names. Joyce. Broaden Thompson. So that'll be the second. And the Warriors having a lot of answers for everything that the Storm's throwing at them so far. Even though the Storm are up on the board, you think that the Warriors have been the better side. They're just showing a bit more discipline, a bit more control when they're on defense, and able to make meters much more easily than their opponents at the moment. So in saying that, this is a big defensive set from the Storm. As Buckingham unable to make a line break there in 50 meters is where they'll find themselves. You know, not a bad set, but much improved from the Storm there.
I think if the Wars can stay in the grind, I think they're definitely a chance back in this game. As we see, Ethan Whitebacker, he's held up there at the 25. But as I was saying, I think if the Wars can stay in the grind, 4-point lead, definitely still in it. And Melbourne haven't looked all that threatening as they make another break here.
It's a big run there from Juicy J.
But I feel Wars could be one play away from tying this up.
There's now Akatank spitting it out to Tonga. He'll play the ball quickly. That's a great play the ball. And Corcoran catches some markers offside. Makes another 10 metres for his side. As that's fourth. Playing the ball. 25 out now. They go to the left. It's Galaxy down the short side right. It's Tonga. Tyrese. And on his back it is Johnny Columbus. Fifth and last now. The Melbourne Storm. This is the best position they've had all night. They go to Galaxy. He dribbles it through with a kick. But it's a knock on. And Irwin Jr. picks it up. And that'll be 0 there. Matt Galaxy. A bit to be desired in that play.
Probably not the best option there. I think a bomb up to the middle of the park probably would have been a better option. Just a cheap turnover of possession there.
Yeah, no, definitely not the best. If not a grubber, yeah, like you said, a bomb, a punt, even just a pass out wide to try and see if you can sneak down Eddie White's edge. But yeah, not what they needed there from Matt Galaxy. As they go, George Slattery now to Saltner. As that'll be the fourth. And 5 tackles so far, only making it to the 40. They're going to go to Kearney, and he won't kick. In fact, I think he had second thoughts. And fifth and last, not making a whole lot of meters, only 30 meters and 7 tackles. Not 6 that time, 7 tackles. As now Chris Lord, I've seen this tactic before, it's a wise one.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've seen Joey Manu do that one. Yeah. Joey Manu special. But yeah, not successful there in the Storm. Get a turnover. As now they go, Eddie White. Stepping around, a spin move! Brett Love's special. Oh, his favourite rather, not his special, his favourite. As White will play the ball. They go. Out to left, deep. Metcalf. That'll be the second. Going out to left now, it's going to be Lockyer. Cotter. Straight through the middle there. And brought down, as that'll be the third tackle. Markers off, they go to Tonga. Tyrese Tonga looking for the line for himself. He's had some good runs tonight so far, but around the legs the Warriors come, and it'll be held up the call. Nope, the referee is, as expected, unable to make a decision. And we will wait to see the no try call. It says the red light, the Storm. A couple more tackles up their sleeve here. As that'll be only with the fourth. Corcoran goes out to the right. Metcalf gets a flick back to Corcoran. But he's met there by defenders. Brought down only a few meters out from the line. Who's going to be in half? I think it's going to be Tama. Gets it out to Galaxy. Galaxy, right idea this time. Goes out to the right. It's a high ball. And it's well taken though. And it's Taniela Tuiaki. Able to get the ball down. And mate, I'm going to need to find you a nickname. Because that is good luck if you're on a line break. I'm just going to say that winger.
I think TT will suffice.
TT, I like that. I like that.
TT.
Fast,
we'll give him TT.
Fast car as well, Audi TT. There you go. Sorted. TT it is.
Oh, what a fend.
Junior Tayo actually doing something for once. Just for something different. As now goes Moana, the better dummy half, and he's not even hooker. Goes out to Buckingham. Good pass there to the 11. His third tackle, the Warriors making some good meters in this set. They go out to the right. Now it's going to be Kearney. Kearney playing deep into the line. Gets out to Moana. Now wide in a bit of space, but he's brought down there. It's Jordan Malakoswali. Have a look at that one. As 6 again. And the Warriors, they will be on the prowl here. Kearney. No one with him, and he has to just take the hit up. That's only the first of a 6 tackle set. Oos gets the ball out. It's going to be TT. Oh. Taniela Tuiaki, and what a try to him as the Warriors crossed for their first of the match, and it was a beautiful ball there from Sheridan Oos.
Peach of a pass there, straight through the hole, good as you like, beautiful.
Yeah, that is fantastic. And what is going on here?
Mate, there's some voodoo magic at Allegiant Stadium right now. There's got to be an investigation.
That is a shocker, an absolute... I'm not too sure what's going on here.
But it looks like the voodoo's paid off. There we go.
Good kick there from Moana.
Straight as you like.
That is beautiful. And just the tackle before the try there, we just saw Jackson Kearney coming up straight into the line and playing it very, very far up. You know, we see a lot in the SRL that the halves, they'll sit back a bit, and that can cause, some issues. You know, the defense are not really tested out too much, but he played really far up into the line, got it out to Moana, who got the quick ball as the linking out to Aaron White. If we see a bit more of that tonight from the Warriors, I'm not too sure how the Storm's going to respond, because we saw right there they didn't really know what to do.
Yeah, 100%. I need to be better on their line there, the Storm. And quite unfortunate, they had a couple great back-to-back defensive sets leading the Warriors to just only 60 metres. So hopefully it hasn't knocked them around too much and they can get back in this.
Yeah, hopefully. It's going to be Junior Tyre now. He's going to fend off one and eventually will be brought down. And that's the 4th tackle. Playing it right. It goes to White. And here's a crossfield kick from Aaron White. I think it was a 40-20 attempt, but it was not a good one at all, as Eddie White able to pick it up. There's another go. And Aaron White, Eddie White, no relation, I don't believe. So no siblings playing against each other tonight. Just a very common last name. As we go, Wagstaff. I reckon that's my favourite name at the moment. Regional Wagstaff is that's some of the best.
I think we've got his nickname sorted too. He can be Big Red.
He definitely can. There's Eddie White now. Brought down. 20 minutes out. Second run of the set here. As they play the ball. On the 20. They go to the left. It's Metcalf. He's been good so far. Their only try scorer for Melbourne in this matchup as of yet is Metcalf. Plays the ball. They go left. It's going to be Jack White. He puts the ball across. It's going to be a good one, but Singh picks it up. Tama Turbau wasn't very happy. The ball escaped his grasp just that time, but very, very close there from Melbourne. And the right idea, I think, from Jack White.
Yeah, definitely better execution there. Found the gap in the defensive line and just fell too short for Tama to come through.
Yeah, excellent. As it's going to be, Junior Tyre straight through the line. And he'll be brought down. So that's the 4th. Playing the ball. Columbus gets it out to George Slatter, I believe it is. And Saltner. Playing the ball. Less than 10 minutes left in this half here. A 2-point difference, Warriors in the lead. As Eddie White straight to the line here. Eddie White's away, and he's got space in front of him, but Damien Moana, it is truly a foot race here. The Storm, can they outpace the Warriors? Here we go, very close to the line, and White, he'll take the tackle there, and very, very close. In fact, he'll be brought down less than a metre back. As we go, Quinton Cotter looking to push over. Can he do it? No, he's putting his back, and what a chase there from Damien Moana.
Great pace shown by the man there to catch him. I thought for all money that was going to be a Melbourne try, but just from so close, gets him down just short of the line. Great effort.
Do you see the turnaround there from Damien Moana? He was caught behind him. He was, he got burnt on the inside there, and then he was just able, I don't know, to find a second win. But here goes Patrick Corcoran, and the Storm in for a second. The Warriors caught napping, and the sheets pulled over their heads.
soft. I think they were too busy still celebrating. They held up. Just switched off. Easy as you like for Corcoran there. Couldn't get much easier.
And Chris Lord, the man to get fended there, but I think the real blame is to be pointed at Junior Tyre, because he was offside. And instead of just making the tackle and copping the sin bin, he's tried to retreat to the line in the wrong position. I'm not too sure what was going through his mind there, but probably the same as always, which is nothing. Thoughts?
No comment.
Well, there's a good little try there from Patrick Corcoran. Of course, playing against his former team in SRL 1.0, being the New Zealand Warriors, or the Auckland Warriors, and as it was in 1.0. As Moana and some voodoo magic to get boot to ball there. They go to Quinton Cotter. And he's completely puffed. He's barely played 15 minutes. Anyway, he hasn't played 15 minutes, but he's tired already. Pepe Sanchez brought down the tackle there. That'll be only the second. Could play the ball. Corcoran, the second. Another dummy half scoop from him. He's finding a bit of confidence out from dummy half. As I go out to the left now, it's going to be Tommy Turbow. Up and playing the ball. About 55 out from their own try line, 45 out from the opposition. So it's going to be Tyrese Tonga. Gets the offload away. Jack White looked like he was coming onto the ball with pace, but Lord able to get his hands around the ball there. As fifth and last. Deep. Galaxy. Puts boot to ball. Down to the wing of Bunty Cambolos. He's got a bit of space ahead of him. Some disorganised set up there from the Storm, but able to stop him regardless. As what the hell is... Get him off the footy field. He doesn't deserve to be out there. What is that from Junior Tyre? What is that?
I think we may have our first match-fixing scandal in SRL 2.0. That was horrendous.
That is shocking. That doesn't surprise me one bit. There's a big offload there, and the Storm just caught retreating. The Warriors able to make some easy meters. Fourth tackle now on the 40. They go to Aaron White. He has a player with him, Sevu Singh. Bit of a lead runner there, but just couldn't get the ball out to him. Storm defenders everywhere. Fifth and last. The Wires. Go right. Lord puts it cross field here. It'll be Eddie White. He's had a lot of kick returns today, but he's trapped on that one. Unable to make the big meters we saw in the previous. And now it's going to be up to the Storm forwards to work it out of their danger zone.
There's a good kick chase from the Warriors there. Seen on the previous set by Melbourne. There was no real kick chase from them off that kick they put in. So definitely one thing I've noticed so far on the last couple options.
As here goes Lachlan Lockyer. Another former Warrior brought down there. Fourth tackle. Playing the ball. Out to the left. It's a flat pass to Tyrese Tonga. He gets straight to the line. That's a beautiful ball. And in fact, they're maybe to make something of this set yet. Fifth and last. 25 out. Can Matt Galaxy put a high kick in? He may just be close enough to make a play here. In fact, he's going to put it along the ground. It's going to be another knock on though. And Galaxy, he is just struggling in that six tonight.
I think someone's got to revoke his grubber licence. That's two now he's tried to pull off and he's dropped the ball cold. Once again, I think a kick through to the middle of... Oh, and they give away a penalty.
Yeah,
they're their own worst enemy at the moment, Melbourne.
7 tackle set to give it a penalty away. A minute left on the clock. The Storm, they've just got to survive a few tackles here. We'll see what the Warriors have up their sleeve. I'd like to see Damien Moana get a lot more involved in this attack here from the Warriors. He hasn't been cited very much at all. So here we go. He may be involved here, but wrapped up well with the Storm. Able to just thwart his plan there. Junior Tyre goes out to the left. Kearney now goes to Oos. Oos getting around one. The centre with a good run. That's the second. Sorry, third. Quick play the ball, go out to the left side. It could be a good play down the short side. Here we go, it's TT in the corner, and what a try it is! That is an early contender for try of this season from the New Zealand Warriors.
What an absolute screamer of a try. Goes down the blind side, wrong foots the Melbourne winger there, puts it down the corner with a kick here to go ahead at the break in front. What a piece of play we've just seen.
That is something special there from Taniela Tuiaki. It's a second try for him tonight as Moana puts boot to ball, and it's going to fade away to the left. 10-all at halftime. We'll see you shortly.
I'm just waiting for Kiss Cam to come on. On me. It's not happening. Do you like it? Do you like it? The environment here, do you like the footy? Yes, we're on. Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
You're not you when you're hungry.
This is an amazing
Snickos.
reception that we've received.
And welcome back to SRL TV, where currently it's a tie game, the Warriors and the Storm. 10-all here in Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, USA, for your Season 1, Round 1 of SRL 2.0. And we get underway here after a fantastic late try from Taniela Tuiaki. What a try down the blind side now. Quite a few changes, most notably Eddie White has been brought off by the Melbourne Storm. He has been replaced by Jaden Walker. An interesting play here, considering he was the top runner for the Storm in that first half.
Yeah, it's definitely an unusual change to make. I'd assume he would come on later at some point and bring those fresh legs into the game with what I presume they're hoping a tired pack. But I don't know, I just think it's a bit of a risk to take off your best player at this time.
Yeah, it certainly is. And other news from the Warriors, perhaps the biggest one, from the Storm, perhaps the biggest one is Patrick Corcoran. He has been moved out of hooker and into the halves. An interesting play there as well. I'm not too sure how this is going to pan out, especially because he has been outstanding.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a masterstroke by Jack White, or a disaster class. As White makes a break, offloads to Broughton Thompson, wrapped up at the 50.
And a good little run there from the Warriors. That's only a second tackle, and they're on the 50 now. As Junior Tyre, I'm not too sure what he's been having before the game, but he seems very, very spaced out. Maybe he is taking full advantage of the American laws, as that's fourth tackle there. 15 metres out the guard to the right. Now it's going to be Columbus. He gets the ball. It's a perler out to Aaron White, but an even more fantastic tackle there from the Storm, as fifth and last now they go. Out to the left, it's going to be Chris Lord. He just drops the ball cold. Tyrese Tonga picks it up, and he will run, and he's had quite a good game as well, Tyrese Tonga, as that'll be 0 for the Storm.
Chris Lord definitely will have his kicking licence revoked after that. Jesus.
He just handballed it. He thought he was at the AFL.
Thought he was at the G.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what was going on there, but an interesting play as Tyler Doonan goes to Tyrese Tonga. Brought down. Second tackle there. So he gets up and plays it. Galaxy goes out to White. Good ball playing there to the lock, because that's the third tackle. The skipper finding his team to the 40. They may go for an early kick in. No, Corcoran gets it out. It goes to Jaden Walker now. Eddie White's replacement. Big shoes to fill. As Doonan. JJ. Goes to Sanchez, who's absolutely rocked there. And I believe it was... I think it was Nyana Broughton Thompson just putting the shot on. It's Patrick Corcoran the second. A big kick. 40 past the 20, but caught in the full by TT. Now they go. Looking. Oh, he may be brought into touch. Yes, he is. Yep. The left foot goes out before the body follows. And a great tackle there from Tama Turbau.
Good defence there from Melbourne. Got the deep kick away. They finally had a good kick chase, and it's paid dividends.
Yeah, that is great stuff there. You can see Reginald just got stood up.
A big red.
A big red. But he, a good contact there from Tama. And the Storm, they'll be in prime attacking position by the end of this set, you'd imagine. We'll see whether Matt Galaxy can make something special happen. As we go, Jaden Walker down the edge. Playing the ball. Out to the left now, it's going to go to Sanchez. Good little run there from Sanchez. As he's brought down. Third tackle. Out to the left. Doonan. Now to Akatank. Goes to Tyrese Tonga. As he's brought down. Fourth. The Storm up and playing it. They go out to the left. No, it's going to be Tyler Doonan. He just goes from dummy half. Straight on. Fresh on the field. And from dummy half, the Warriors caught napping once more.
Yeah, he caught the marker off guard there. He was offside, so free run of play, and then just the fend off.
Look who's
straight
missing
under
the tackle
post.
again.
Oh, that bum.
Stinker. Absolute stinker. But a good little try there from Tyler Doonan. Dummy half dart from right in front, and the right idea. The Storm. You'd think that Tama would be able to get this kick from from right in front to make it a 6-point lead for Melbourne. And yes, he does just that. The Storm 16, the Warriors 10, reclaiming the lead early in this second half.
And I think that makes it the third lead change of the game, I believe. So it's a very back and forth game we've got so far. Still 32 to play. Plenty of time. Let's get this going.
It's been a very enjoyable game, though. Well, I think anyway. Well, it has been very, very competitive and good to see. As Aka tanks straight to the line. What a run there from the vice captain. And off the back fence. You love to see it, don't you?
Love to see the big fellas going full stride. Nothing better.
That's fantastic, isn't it? As I go, Tyler Doonan now goes to Patrick Corcoran. Inside ball to Tommy. Also, to Tama. As third tackle. Getting my toes mixed up. As Aka tank, another line break from him.
Big fella. Yeah,
he's been
son.
given some great reception. Go on. As that's going to be the fourth. They go out to left blindside raid. Maybe it's going to be a recreation of what we saw earlier. No. Rui Jones brought down. 15 out. The Storm 2 meters gained in this set. They go to Galaxy. He puts it up high. It's in no man's land, but the fullback gets there. It's a tap back. It's going to be Tyler Doonan for a stubble. What a try there as the Storm go back to back. And that is a clever little play there from Melbourne.
What a tap back by TT. Beautiful piece of play. Doonan off the bench. Gets the 4-pointer. And Melbourne just edge out the lead a little bit more.
Fantastic stuff there from Melbourne. That's Tama. If he kicks this, it'll be a 12-point lead all of a sudden. Oh, and that swings weirdly, doesn't it?
Bit hairy there. Got away with it.
All is well. All is well. As Moana prepares to kick off once more. And all of a sudden, a tight game. The Storm are making it look easy.
They definitely had a good halftime talk because it's been all Melbourne since the start of the second half. Warriors just seem asleep. It's like they never come out of the sheds.
Yeah, Jack White, I think he's maybe just given the Storm boys a tap up the rear end, especially Aka Tank. I mean, you've got to credit that try to him, don't you? He probably ran out of those 80-something meters they had, he probably ran 40 of them easily. Maybe even 50.
I think without that contribution from the big fella, they definitely don't score there.
That was a great set from him, so, he'll be coming off shortly. I wouldn't blame him if he wanted to come off now. As they go, Tyler Doonan now goes to Aka Tank. Just charging up once more. The Warriors look to be paying him a bit more attention in defense now. As Tyler Doonan catches one offside, gets a flick away to Jack White. They're retreating now, the Warriors, and the captain makes the most of it, crossing the halfway line, and a clever little play there from Doonan. I've been liking what I'm seeing, and maybe putting him on at hooker after half-time is the play, because that is quite impressive what he's been able to do in the first 10 or so minutes.
Definitely raised a few eyebrows when we've heard about those changes, but so far seems like an absolute masterstroke from Jack White.
It's been very, very good to see him succeed there so far. As Junior Tai now straight to the line, gets brought down past the 40, and a good little heads-up play there from the hooker. They play the ball quickly. Columbus comes in from the centre to make the ball, make the players. Now it's going to be Moana, not Damien. It's the other one, and he'll go straight for a try under the sticks. The Warriors in big fashion, and that is quite the reply from Michael Moana.
Just burnt TT there, got around the fullback and straight over. Good as you like. Love seeing the big fellas get over.
Yeah, that's fantastic stuff there. Just coming off the left foot and just backed himself to get all the way. That's what you need from your players here. As the Warriors, they'll only be 6 points behind after this kick.
You'd hope so.
Oh, you definitely hope so. And 16-22, the score. here at Allegiant Stadium. And wow, this has been a very enjoyable game. You know, we're usually the ones in the purple, Wilmot, Ryan. But you know, it's good to see that another lot. I actually don't think there's a single former Storm player in this Storm side. So it's good to see.
Yeah, I think
good to see a new group.
I think it's good to see the next generation. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Shocking. That is shocking. Is Akatank looking to push over straight off, but he can't quite achieve that goal. And yeah, I think that's why. Well, that's one of the reasons I didn't want to go for Storm captaincy again, because I know I just pick you blokes again. And also, you know, it's someone else's turn. It's someone else's turn. I've got nothing more to prove. Too many. No. I'm too good at winning. I'm too good. And humble too. As Akatank playing the ball, they go to the right. It's going to be Corcoran. Gets a good ball there. It's a little bit flat, but the referee is happy with it. As Tama brought down, quick play the ball out to the left. It's going to go. It's Reginald. Big Red for a try. Oh, Melbourne are in again. And how good is that? Big Red. Look at that. Off the right foot. Dives over. The plant. Everything about that try says class.
Absolute piece of brilliance there by the big fella. Backed him to get in, and he's made it look so easy. Go on, son.
That's fantastic. There is Tama Turbau with one of the harder kicks of the night here. And I'll put that one straight over the red dot. The red dot? Black dot. I've still got Reginald Wagstaff in my mind. Like a Big Red, he's right at the front of my mind right now. And maybe the red red dot is actually the snipers that have been positioned all across the top of Allegiant Stadium. You can see just in front of the scoreboards, you can see a couple of bodies poking up. Fortunately, the president has not come to see NRL. Oh, there's a forward pass. God. They've disserviced Akatank there. As the Warriors will be their opportunity now.
Hospital pass. That's all I've got to say.
Akatank wanted to take some heads there, but didn't get the chances. Jackson Kearney put on his back over the line, and oh my god, do we have to go upstairs every single time? Just make a call, sir.
I'm surprised the referees aren't sponsored by Specsavers this year. I feel Specsavers probably pulled the sponsorship as they feel they couldn't even help them.
Yeah. I don't even know. I think maybe the referees would be better off being sponsored by Durex, because they are just walking birth control with some of these calls tonight. As Aaron White here brought down. That's the fourth tackle. Going out to the left, it's going to be Chris Lord looking and pushing and brought down there, fifth and last. And we'll see what the Warriors can come up with. Can the Storm hold on here? It's a good kick. It's a high kick. It's a very high kick. And it's well taken by Jaden Walker there. As the Storm able to hold on and not give points up. They'll be happy with themselves there, Melbourne.
I think if they can get to their kick, get a good chase on, I think Melbourne will be comfortable. As Akatank, the big fella again, go son.
He's having a great game. He's having a very good second stint here.
Give him the man of the match now.
I'm impressed. I am impressed. Writing down the name as we speak. Oh, he's the vice captain. Never mind. Wait, that'd be tampering anyway. What am I talking about? It's Jordan.
Can we just get a time out?
I'm writing him down for my team of the week. That's what I'm writing him down for. As Juicy J goes. Sanchez. Ooh, can't get the ball away there. First tackle. 6 again will help out the Storm greatly. And this could be the dagger in the heart if they can score a try here. 18 points at this stage of the game could be a tremendously bad deficit for the Warriors. As Jose Ariri Jones brought down, playing the ball. Second out to the right. It goes to Galaxy. And he's just looking a bit slow out there. Maybe he's a bit drained, Matt Galaxy. I'm not too sure. Hasn't got a whole lot of speed around the ruck. As Juicy J fends off one. It's a good little run there from the prop. Fourth tackle. The Storm, they're knocking on the door here. They want to have 3 unanswered tries. It's going to be Tyler Dooner. He wants a hat trick, but he won't be able to fend off this time. Fifth and last, the Storm. They've got Tama in a dummy half. They got, I think it's Galaxy in the pocket. They get it to him. That's a good kid kick there from Galaxy, the grubber. But now it's going to be Oos in a bit of space. And Sheridan Oos able to get past the 20 before being brought down. Right idea, just no chase there for Galaxy. Not a bad result, but probably the best possible result there for the Warriors.
Yeah, can't really fault him for that one there. Just the lack of chase let him down.
Now, it's a good little kick in behind. It's the right idea. The Warriors just able to escape in that scenario. Callum Irwin Jr. On the ball, fourth tackle. Junior Tyre goes out to Kearney. Kearney goes to Oos. As he's brought down fifth and last. Going out into the pocket for Jackson Kearney. And over the top it goes for Tama Turbow. As he's able to split the defenders. Can't turn Damien Moana inside out, but it looked half dangerous for half a second. And that'll be the first for Melbourne on the 20. As we may be looking to return to the grind. Oh, here's Big Red. And a good little run there.
Thought he was gone then.
I'm not too sure what his speed is. I'm not confident that he's quick enough to be getting a runaway. But here we go, Sanchez now. In some open pasture. And you love to see it from him. Third tackle. Playing the ball. Out to the left they go. Corcoran. Over the fourth. No one with him and just has to run it himself. Duna now goes to Juicy J. And fifth and last. As they play the ball. Out to the right. Corcoran. To the crossfield. There's now Bunty Cambolo. Oh, very close to the sideline and brought down eventually.
Good set from Melbourne there. If they can aim up in defence here, I think they could probably go ahead and lock this game up.
I think so too. Let's wait to see Sevu Singh. Third tackle and yeah, 12 points ahead at this stage unless the Warriors can get a try in the next set or two. I don't think they're a chance of coming back here. The Melbourne have just been very dominant coming into this second half. And they just showed a lot of force early on in this second half. And the Warriors haven't quite matched it. As that'll only be the first.
Then again, the Warriors tried just on half time. You know, we can't completely discount them yet.
But you can't count them out, yeah.
Early signs, I'd say.
Oh,
it's over.
Good little play here as Doonan. He's got a bit of space ahead of him. There's Luke Metcalf receiving the offload and quickly doing a flick behind the back for Doonan. They go to the right, it's Akatank. He just ramps up through the middle. He must be back on at lock, I believe, Akatank. As now they go out to Tonga. Tyrese Tonga pushing forward and brought down fifth and last. The Storm. This is their chance to seize their first win of the SRL 2.0.
He's dropped that again, hasn't he?
Well, Matt Galaxy, he's obviously looked at the highlights of some of the former Storm halves. You know, Sonny Tyre, Will K, TBK. Anyone that he's not supposed to be looking at for what is a good Storm short kicking game, he has been looking at. I implore you to look at Blake Harris before the season 8 grand final. Anytime before then, that is a good clip to watch and base your game off, Matt. As that'll be the third tackle there. Passing out to Singh. Brought down Moana. Driven back by Tyler Doonan. That'll be the fourth. Going out to the left. Oos. Tackled well. Fifth and last. As they play it, the Warriors deep to Kearney. Puts it across the field into the pocket for Jaden Walker. As Walker now in a bit of space. And here's Eddie White's replacement. And not a bad little run there from him on that occasion. As the Storm, they've just got to be a bit disciplined here and make sure they hold onto the ball in these danger zones.
Another thing Melbourne have done good so far this game is...
Oh, Big Red!
The pirouette again. Big Red.
Look at the footwork on the fella. Oh, you love to see it. You simply love to see it. I'm frothing at the mouth over this
Melbourne
fella.
forward pack has been unreal tonight.
Yeah, especially in the second half as we go. Luke Metcalf, it's a foot race. He may get there anyway. In fact, he does.
Got it.
Luke Metcalf with a double. And I thought he was bold. He's just got very blonde hair. That's a great play there. Moana couldn't quite stop him.
Yeah, great effort by Moana there, but just not enough legs in it to get him just before the line. But I think that may seal the game there, Will.
I think it very well will. As you think Tama would get this kick as well. A 34, 16 and 18 point lead. I'm not sure what I took for this game on the tips, but I don't think it's this.
Yeah.
I took Storm 9 to 18. No more tries. No more tries. No more tries. But yeah, no. What a game it's been for Melbourne, and this is a big showing, a warning shot really to the league, because this has been a very good second half and.
Well, this is where I need the Warriors to mount on 20 points because I tipped the Warriors 9-18.
You tipped the Warriors 9-18.
Yep. So come on, the Wars, let's go.
They need to
Hat
score
trick here. Let's go.
30 points, I think. Odd.
It's all right. They can do it.
As Singh brought down. I wouldn't mind another try from the Warriors here. Not for my tip, of course, just because I love the Warriors. And for my tip, as it'll be put on the back. Yeah, very clearly held up there. Yep, no try. And let's go out to the 10 to play the ball here. Third tackle. Tyre goes out to the left. It's MBT. Looking for the line. Put on his back. And in fact, he's not over the line, so it'll just be Junior Tyre. Oh, right idea. But he forgot that he's actually not good as an athlete, especially at rugby league. As it goes to left. Oh, it's a beautiful pass. It's Michael Moana with the double for the Warriors. And the centre has gotten 2 tries in this match.
In the centre?
He's playing in centre. He's gotten a double.
Jeez, he's a big boy for a centre.
He's a big boy. Maybe he's a second rower that's playing centre. Like the esteemed Kane Bradley.
Who's that?
No, he's a Storm, NRL Storm player. He's the greatest player alive. You really need to...
Never heard of him, sorry.
He's the best player in the world.
Oh, he must be that good.
It's pretty good. Looked like it just went on the outside of the post. I'm pretty sure it touched the post there. Pretty sure it gave a little tickle.
Sure Junior Tyre's not doing the goal kicking?
No, he is not, unfortunately. Otherwise, I could bully him for it. As here we go, Tama. Kicking off. And we're well underway. Once more, 6 minutes left on the clock. 14 points between these two teams. I wouldn't mind seeing another Warriors try here. As we go, Junior Tyre. Now goes to Sheridan Oos. They got some good names out there. There are some great names rocking around. Sheridan, Reginald. Oh. And poor reception. Guess who? What? What?
Hang on. Have we just had a bunker intervene there?
I think we have. I'm not too sure what's happened there. That's interesting, as it's going to be Sheridan Oos straight to the line. We're going to move on, I suppose. That is certainly something, though. Sheridan Oos. Going out to the right. White. Forward! That is a mile forward! Holy, what do you think of that pass?
I think penalty for offside.
I think penalty for... I think sin bin for the deliberate forward pass. As I go out to the left, it's going to be Oos. Oh, no.
I mean, we are in Vegas.
We are. The referees are on something. There's going to be 4th tackle there. Good tackle. I think it was Tama with the big wrap up around the arms of Rex Buckingham. 5th and last. Can the Warriors find the line? They go. It's going to be a kick in behind, but well taken. Eddie White through the middle. Eddie White, he's got a bit of space ahead of him, but not before he's brought down by Damien Moana. That is a good little return. And I thought he was in a bit of space there and he could have possibly been away.
I think Melbourne will be very happy that they didn't concede there, because I feel they would have been very hard done by had the Warriors scored there.
Good offload to Matt Galaxy. And yeah, I mean, I don't think the coaching staff would be very happy. But it'd be unlike Melbourne to get upset about that, you know? Very un-Melbourne-like to complain about the refereeing. Or to have any sort of influence
100%.
on the refereeing. As fourth tackle there,
We're
Tyrese
very accepting of the referee decisions.
Oh, yes, yes. Especially TBK and Kobe Kelly. As fifth and last. Playing the ball. Akatank taking his sweet time getting up there. And you mean, why wouldn't you milk every moment of it? You're up by 14 points as they go. It's Jose Ariri Jones. Oh, he ran the wrong way.
Ran the wrong way.
Lost his compass. And there'll be a hand over there.
Unfortunate too. It was a great set. 73-metre gain set. Just a nothing end of set, really.
As Sheridan Oose. He'll play the ball. That'll only be the second. And to the right, okay. Kearney. Less than a minute left on the clock here, the Storm. They have well and truly locked up this victory. And well done to them. As a very respectable win here in Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas, USA. To open up their not only Season 1 campaign, but their SRL 2.0 campaign. This is very, very convincing. There's only a few seconds left on the clock. And Jaden Walker, he'll return and be brought down. And that is full time. That is a wrap. 66 people happy with their tips. And 17 very happy chaps wearing purple tonight. The Warriors, a game that they fought for. But the Storm just had a slightly more class. And it got them over the line tonight. What a game this was.
It was definitely probably up there with one of the games of the round, I think. Started off very much in a grind, and then the second half, Melbourne just came out a different team.
Yeah, they just got a bit of a boost up the rear end. The Melbourne side, they played really well tonight. You know, it was very even in a lot of these statistics here. Just a couple more tries to Melbourne. It was the difference in the end. Tyler Doonan, that impact from halftime, scoring 2 tries. I mean, look at that, 2 tries, 3 line breaks, 6 line break assists. That's something that is not seen very often, that you see a hooker come on and make that sort of impact, but he well and truly led from the middle to get the Melbourne home here. And what a game it was. We'll move on to some stats. And just look at some of these here. Junior Ty, not a bad game from him in the end. Only 1 error. I call BS on that. 27 tackles, none missed though. Pretty good effort. Some of these forwards doing quite a good job. Yeah,
I think he's definitely paid someone off in the stats department there. He's definitely had more than the 1 error.
Yeah, absolutely. Some good plays here. Sheridan Oose, I thought he had a good game. That's at centre for a lot of that game, Sheridan Oose. So he had a good little game there. Try assist to him as well. Chris Lord played decently. There's not a whole lot to write home about from this Warriors side, in particular from one player. It was a really good team effort. I thought the 2 halves played well. Jackson Kearney and Aaron White both had a good game. Big kicking meters there from Jackson Kearney as well. Apart from the sacking of Junior Tyre, I've got no suggestions for the Warriors moving into next week.
Yeah, I think you've pretty much hit the nail on the head. There's no real shining light. It was pretty average from every player, apart from maybe 1 or 2. But I think if you had to give best player to someone in that team, it'd probably be one of the Moanas.
Yeah, I think it had to be Michael. Moana. A double.
Yeah.
A good little game from him. Fantastic from him. All right, we'll move on now. And Storm had a lot of good players in their side tonight. I thought Akatank was fantastic in that second half. Juicy J had a good game. Tama had a decent game. Didn't get involved too much. Jack White was good. Eddie White, I mean, he had a good first half. They took him off in the second. They missed him a bit in his kick returns. But yeah, a lot of good things coming from this Storm side. Tyler Doonan, 2 try assists and 2 tries. We had before the 6 line break assists. He had a huge impact. He was definitely the player of the match for the Storm and only played 40 minutes. So without a doubt, the best player on field. Fantastic things from him. Metcalf had a good game, I thought, as well, at 7. Yeah, good stuff from him. The boss man, Galaxy, left a bit to be desired in the 6 tonight. Have to work on his short kicking game. Tyrese Tonga played well. Yeah, 3 errors. It's it's expected, but still, they were pretty bad ones. Tyrese Tonga, Luke, and I've already said Luke Metcalf. Tyrese Tonga had a good game. A lot of good players here for the Storm tonight. Doonan and Tank amongst the best.
And I think it needs to be said again, just the subs made by Jack White were the difference maker. I think it has to be said. They changed the game. And as we've seen with Tyler Doonan, who came on, got man of the match in 40 minutes. You can't get any better than that.
No, you can't.
Definitely the forward pack as well of Melbourne just out-muscled the Warriors. And like Akatank, 3rd highest run meter in the whole
4 line
team.
breaks. For
4 line breaks. Like, that's just insane for a big fella in 56 minutes.
No, fantastic. Very impressive here from the Storm. And that's all we've got time for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you here with us in the commentary box. Make sure you stay tuned because I think there's one more game. So yeah, keep watching for some SRL action.